what's supposed to be down here?
It's supposed to be this waterfall, but we see people
Swimming.
or wearing bathing suits. And
it's very
like
crowded too. The upper parking lot was completely full.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be a hiking trail, I think, too. We don't know. We're going to find out.
Yep. So we went to the waterfall. Whoop.
Yeah, it's nice. Lots of people were there swimming.
Tons of people swimming, but I may come back early in the morning before people get here. It's a beautiful waterfall. I think it'd be real pretty in the
all these things.
I think it'd be really pretty in the fall. So I'll need to remember if we come here in the fall.
But people would.
They stay for the day. Coolers and blankets and rugs.
Odd. Isn't that odd?
Yeah. Well, good morning. It's something I haven't done in a while. Oh, by the way, happy Independence Day. 4th of July. Kathy and I was out here yesterday, and this parking lot was completely full. And it's a beautiful waterfall. It's a little hike I have down there. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning, so I'm looking forward to getting down there and trying to get some pictures. So I'm going to take you along with me and see what I get. Well, Piper, the photo dog, is not with me this morning because dogs have to be on leashes, so I didn't bring her with me. I got my whole backpack on, tripod, the lenses. Been a while since I've got to do this. This waterfall down here is the pretty big waterfall. I'm surprised. This trail is paved right now, but it turns to dirt after a while. Not sure, maybe a half mile down here. It's kind of got a cloudy sky. I just wanted to get here early before the crowd started coming down here. Kathy and I got here, you barely see the falls for all the people. Down in the main area where I'm going to go, there was probably, I don't know, 80, maybe not that many, 50 people just around the waterfall. So I hope this works out. Either way, it's been a while since I got to do something like this. Arkansas, around Bentonville, I bet you they have more bicycles than they have cars around here. Kathy and I's really enjoyed this. The only problem now is Kathy and I'd like to get some mountain bikes. I can hear water rushing already. Don't know if you can hear it on camera. Hopefully this will be one of those take it and bake it. I'll do the photography today, and next week when I get back home, I'll do the baking. There it is. I've come, I've conquered. I probably spent way too much time taking pictures at the waterfall, changed angles, tried different things, little focus stacking, slow water, fast water, different shutter speeds. I never want to jinx myself. Could be a total flop. It was fun getting out though. Haven't seen anybody all morning. Very enjoyable morning. It's only like 7:18. I spent about, I don't know, an hour down there. Tried 2 different lenses. I have that super wide angle. One of these days, excuse me, one of these days I'm gonna have to get a polarizer for that super wide angle. It would have worked out pretty good on the waterfall. But I worked the composition, and I took some video, but not any. I didn't talk you through any of my compositions. Maybe after I get done with the photos, after I edit them, I can talk you through the compositions. There's another bridge down here we crossed. I didn't see any pictures, but I'm going to walk over there, see if there's anything. There's another trail over here. Let's see what I can find down here. Well, I went to another spot, took a couple pictures with my telephoto lens. Met another couple, had the whole place to myself. This is the advantage of getting up early. I hate to do voiceovers, but I had to do a voiceover on these pictures. With the noise of the waterfall, I didn't want to have to yell, but I'm going to talk you through these different compositions. On all these photographs, I used a tripod. Here I used my 24-70 because I had a long exposure here. I think my exposure shutter speed was like 3-4 seconds in most of these. I also used a technique called focus stacking. Come back and see the bake part of this and you'll see how I use that technique to add depth of field. Almost the identical spot from the first one. What I wasn't liking in the first one is the sky was boring. So I zoomed in closer here, and my main subject is the soft water against the texture of the rocks. Here I used the leading line of the branch to take the viewer's eye towards the waterfall. There is mist, so it kind of helped with the sky a little bit, and the shadows I opened up in post-processing. I switched lenses to my 14-24 super wide angle, and I like the way the rock leads your eye into the composition. What I'd really like to get is a polarizer, and I think I mentioned that because this lens has such a wide opening in the front, a regular screw-on polarizer won't work. Here's an example of not paying attention to your composition. There's two things I don't like about this. In the bottom right-hand corner, I cut off the leaf, and because the leaf is such a bright color, the viewer's eye goes right to there, which is good, but I cut off the main subject here. And then as the rocks flow towards the waterfall, I don't like at the top of the waterfall the branch cutting into the waterfall. This is probably my favorite photo of the trip to the falls here. I just like the foreground subject and the way that waterfall leads you to the background waterfall. I have three lenses in my backpack. I have the 14-24, the 24-70, and the 70-200. This image was done with the 70-200, and it kind of compresses the scene. These rocks are further away from these falls than what they appear. The rocks in the foreground, I should say, are further away from the falls. I do like the way the trees are leaning into the composition, and it made for a nice image. This image was from the same location as the last image. The only thing different here is I zoomed in, and I'm not sure which one I like better, the first or the second one.